Boker Tov, good morning. Today is Friday, April 15th, Erev Pesach. And I just want to share one brief message with you all as you enter this wonderful holiday, one that we desperately need. We just need a time of celebration. It is not, when we do so, when we celebrate on Pesach, it doesn't mean that we are blind to the fact that there's so much that's not celebratory about life right now with a war raging, with atrocities that are happening. We know how dark that is, but we still celebrate, and perhaps we take inspiration about good values and the hand of God against tyranny and worse that is present in the story. But I want to have you instead think of a different perspective, just to share the Hasidic teaching. Perhaps you know it, but it is a play on the words that we use: Yitziat Mitzrayim, the Exodus from Egypt. Mitzrayim is the name that is given to Egypt. It wasn't the Egyptian name, but it's our Jewish name for that place. And we certainly are experiencing the Exodus from Egypt, and we commemorate the great historical event and the implication that of what happened to our ancestors for us and forevermore. The hand of God that wrought those miracles and brought us forward to be God's people. But the Hasidic masters felt that there was a personalized version of this. That when you talk about everyone has to lirot et atzmo, chayav adam lirot et atzmo ki ilu hu yatsa mitzrayim, as if everyone has to imagine and see as if he left Egypt. Mitzrayim is re-punctuated to be read Meitzarim, Meitzarim, the exodus from the narrow places. So Mitzrayim, perhaps that was the reason why the Egyptian empire was called that, because it was a narrow, constricting place for the Jew, and maybe not. We don't know why that was just the name. But for us, and individually, we should think about the experience of freedom from the things that trap us, things that are narrow, the constricting things in our life, where we're just feeling that things are closed in, and we're not in control. We don't have agency, and we don't have a sense of the good in life. And Yitziat Mitzrayim is a hope. It's a belief and a fervent belief that we can emerge from whatever it is that is constricting for us collectively, for the world, for the Jewish people, or for me and you. Whatever it is you're experiencing in your life that feels constricting, ways in which you're just not feeling you're living your potential, you're feeling your whatever version of this will be. And Yitziat Mitzrayim, we take inspiration from those experiences of old, and we apply them to ourselves, and look hopefully towards God to give us the strength that we need, and to believe that it will happen, to whatever it is that's closed in on us, that we'll be able to emerge from it with strength. That's the prayer and the blessing that I offer you, that each of you, whatever it is that you might be experiencing, you have a Yitziah mi Mitzrayim mi Meitzarim, and indeed find yourself stronger on the other side, inspired by the great story of old and the things that God has wrought. Wishing you all a Chag Kasher v'Sameach. Enjoy. Hopefully, you'll be with some people that will bring you joy. If they're family, friends, others who you're just making friends with now, let that be a wonderfully filling, to fill your well with those interactions for all that we need to accomplish in our lives. Wishing you all a Chag Sameach. Be well.